Hey folks, welcome back. This is episode 2 of my Let's Play series for Armageddon Empires. In the last episode, we just managed to grab this... what is this? This is Trident Submarine. And this is a base, actually. It's kind of like a small base, I'd say. It's only got 4 hit points, if you compare that to the staging area that we've got with the Imperial Palace, which has got 8. But it's a base nonetheless. It gives out supply. It means we can drop units down here. As soon as possible, we want to get some units in here to guard this. At the moment, it's currently guarded by Vladimir Kost on his MOBVV Panther. We'll just call this the Panther from now on. And yeah, we need to keep on exploring. Now, a few of my viewers have pointed out, yeah, I had a little bit of bad luck really with the starting cards. Didn't get any recon units. This is one of the things that will happen occasionally on you know, any game where you've got random card drawing. You might end up with cards that aren't that useful at the start. I don't think it's going to be a big problem, honestly, on this map, but we will see. Now, I've run out of action points, so let's end the turn. And what I'm going to do is, I'm probably going to start expending a little bit of some of these resources now. Okay, well I only came second, but that's what happens when you start flipping coins. So yeah, we've actually got a few more of these Tiger tanks. These are MOBV6 Tigers. These guys have got breakthrough and shock attack. So I think the previous unit we had here had shock attack too. No, this had assault. So assault adds 5 to its attack dice, but suffers a -2 defense penalty for the remainder of the round, and must remain committed for an additional round. So this kind of like charges in, and then you can't attack for a round. So it can do a very devastating attack, but then it, you know, it's committed. These guys are a little bit different. Where are we? Excuse me. So a breakthrough is a successful hit against a frontline enemy unit, allows an attack at full strength against a back row unit, even if the defender has the rear area ability. So this means that you could, say they've got an artillery unit or a sniper or something in the back, you could actually attack that unit afterwards once you've broken through. So very, very useful in larger battles. And it also has shock attack. A successful attack commits the target for the rest of the round. So that's useful as well. You can actually... You can attack an enemy and prevent it from attacking, basically, if it's not already attacked. Very, very useful stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get rid of some of these cards. I'm going to want all of these heroes. So let's get this stealth leader out. I'm actually going to put him here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put him here. And let's create an army. And we'll just call it Adam Wraith. Really original name that guy's got. There we go. We'll put him in there. Okay, it doesn't cost any action points to put stuff into a unit, but to actually disband them or to remove it out, yeah, it will take some action points. The rule set, by the way, in this game is really, really quite detailed, and it's really important for a board game style game to have very, very obvious rules, okay? Maybe obvious is not the right word. Very well defined and well explained, I think, is what I'm looking for. So, anyway, Adam Wraith can now be stealthed. So let's click on this button here. And you'll see these little kind of, I don't know, it looks like goggles to me. So you click on the goggles, it takes 1 action point, stealths him, and now we can actually move him. So this guy is going to be able to do some exploration, and he's stealthed, which means anything he comes across, instead of being automatically committed into a battle like it was last time, he's just going to be able to observe it without coming out of stealth, and he's much, much more difficult to find. The exact rules on how patrolling works. So all of your armies have a patrol strength essentially, and the more units you have in that army, the more patrol strength they've got, and certain units like recon units will have a higher patrol value because of abilities. And essentially what the game does is whenever there's an enemy unit in the same square that is hidden, it does some dice rolls behind the scenes and decides whether you can see them or not. So stealth is a big thing in this game. It's one of the ways that you can actually sneak your way into other people's bases, and you know, and all kinds of stuff like that. And there's espionage. There's espionage actions that you can take with commanders and certain types of units. It's very, very cool. I'm not going to go through all of the stuff because if I went through all the rules now, we'd just be here for a long time and we wouldn't get any chance to play the game. So we didn't have enough points there to be able to play that card. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep I'm going to keep Vladimir Kost here just for a couple of turns because we don't want to lose this. I actually want to get some units out here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end the turn. Do we really need action points here? Honestly, no. However, getting a few more action points might be good. Now, we need to... You'll see that there's diminishing returns on the amount that you spend. So we get one extra coin flip for the first 2. Then you need to... the cost goes up to 2 for the next die, look. And then it remains at 2 for 2. Then it goes up to 3. So eventually you can... Next one will be 4. So you can actually spend a whole bunch if you want. I don't advise you do that at this stage of the game. You really want to be using your... Well, there's a nuance, right? So that's not the right word, but sorry, there is a balance that you need to strike between making sure that you're spending enough of your resources, you know, committing your, you know, your industrial base and your, you know, your men and everything that you've got into keeping the initiative going, right? Because if you get to go first, you've got the initiative is very, very powerful in a turn-based game, obviously. Also, the action points, higher action points, allow you to draw these bigger cards. You'll see things like this Imperial Keep, which is a placeable fortress, essentially. Things like that, and these, you know, these Tiger, these MOBV 6 Tigers. These have also got 8 points, so you're going to need to at least come second when you've got 3 players. So let's spend a few of these points. Okay, we came first there, so we've got 12 points to play. This is nice. I think what we're going to do is, we don't have the human resource look to be able to get down a tiger yet. Let's draw a card. This is the Imperial War College. Collects 1 human resource per tile. Now this is RC, which means this is a resource collector. I think this means you want to put it down over a human resource card. So I don't think we have that anywhere. Yeah, we don't have any human resources that we can play. However, this gives you some other abilities as well. It's just like the Imperial Research Lab. This actually has some abilities that are not necessarily strictly tied just to being able to collect technology. Okay, so that your leaders can actually do certain things at these places. For example, Fulton Strangelove here is a technologist and a tactician. Because we've got that lab there, we can actually create technology. So if I click on this, you'll see that there's these additional cards that we can buy. We've got burst lasers here, Aegis cladding, which gives you defense, composite armor, all sorts of stuff, right? Right up into an Alpha Omega device, which is a hydrogen bomb. And all of these things, there's a dice challenge that you need to make. So let's say we click on this. PK4 burst lasers, we can attach this to pretty much anything. Infantry, power armor, mutants, robots, xenogites. So this would go on a nice infantry unit like these Imperial Grenadiers, and it will give us +1 attack. And it gives us this energy weapon ability, which is described here. So what this does, it doesn't give you it straight away. You actually have to make a 3 dice challenge, and it costs this amount of resources. If you make the challenge, then you get the item. I don't think you pay for this until... I can't remember now whether you pay all of these costs for every attempt that you make. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm not going to do that now. We don't really need those yet. For a start, we haven't actually got any infantry in play. But I'm just showing you that, you know, these labs and the War College and all this sort of stuff actually gives you extra abilities too. Alright. War College might be worth playing, just because that will give us the ability to do the tactician cards as well. You can actually create tactics cards, and tactics tend to give you rerolls, basically. Fancy rerolls. But I don't know if I want to spend 4 points on that for these materials. Mind you, Tiger only takes 2. Yeah, maybe I get that down here. I just want to clear up some of the cards that we've got. Right, now we've got six action points left, so let's carry on moving Adam Wraith. So you'll see that I'm basically just trying to move through all these movement point 1 kind of areas like deserts, wastelands, etc. I'm just trying to uncover as most of them as possible because we can see if we can find any interesting cards or any interesting things going on. Now, I don't think we've got anything that's really doing much in the way of recon, so I'm kind of tempted just to leave this army here. Usually you kind of want to get out and explore stuff as quickly as possible because the enemy will be basically, it will be all over the place. They'll be sending out their recon units. This isn't a very big map, and they're probably one will have started on one side and one will have started on the opposing edge to me. So they could have stuff, you know, really close to us, and I really need to get some cards out. It's quite important. Let me just see what else we've got. Recce 1, Recce 2, and Bravo Force. I'll just leave those there for now, I think. Let's just put 4 dice out. Okay, we came third. That's a shame. We could have got the one of these guys out, but we can't afford it. So let's draw a card. We've only got 6 cards out. Okay, now we've got the intelligence center. Yeah, I've had kind of a bit of a weird string of cards here. Let's carry on moving. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this game, you can play it quite fast. You can play within a couple of hours and it'll be completed. Sometimes the games can take a bit longer. Okay, we're out of supply here, by the way. I think. Yeah, I think we're out of supply. Yeah, next turn this guy's he's not gonna be very happy. So what I mean by that is if he gets attacked, his stats will go down. I think that's the way that it works. Yeah. So there's not really much more we can do here. Let's just move these guys out and just do a bit of scouting while we've got some movement points. Yeah, it's just good to kind of get around and just see if there's any sneaking units around here. Okay, let's move on. Let's get 2 out this turn. Why was I doing that? Okay, so I need to get into the habit of explaining why I'm making certain decisions. After about 7 of these, you don't really generally need any more, 6 or 7. So you can safely spend any excess over 6 or 7. Some of the very, very heavy cards might take that amount, but okay, you may start your turn now. So let's get these Imperial Grenadiers out here, I think, at the staging area. Now these are actually a heavy, these are like a heavy attack infantry unit. We can boost these guys up by playing one of these, you know, technology cards. Like this would be really good, these PK burst lasers, or better armor. You give them a tactical nuke. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. I love this game. There's so many little weird little tactics that you can use. Okay, let's get Adam Wraith. Hold on a minute. Let me just get the supply back on. All right. Okay, he doesn't seem to be affected by the supply. Ah, here we are. Look, now we've bumped into a destroyed city. There's one non-stealth army with 4 units. Let's have a look at what they are. Howlers. Okay. Yeah, these guys will kill him. So I'm just going to continue. So yeah, we now actually get to look at this Independence army. These are going to be easy to defeat. And look, we've in this destroyed city, we've got 2 human resources and we've got 1 technology that we can exploit. So we want to get down here. In fact, this would be a very, very nice place to put a base. Unfortunately, you have to put a base in your existing supply range. So while we do have this Imperial Keep, we'd need to put it down somewhere like here. Let's see where we are within supply. I'd probably put it here, I'd say, because that's going to open up this side and this side of the map to us a little bit more. That's assuming I was going to put it there. Okay, 1 action point left isn't much, so let's just move. Let's go to the next turn. Let's just spend a bunch of cards. Okay, so we actually won. This is good, so I should be able to play. Oof. Oh, we just don't have enough luck to play that. To play this card. It's the human resources we really need here. Counter intel. So the intelligence center. This facility adds 1 for each facility level. to the threshold of defending against enemy espionage attempts. Okay, we do definitely want to play this here. The problem is we haven't got any space for it now in the staging area. We'd have to actually upgrade it, and we can do that. It costs one of each if we wanted to play that card. I actually really want to get some units out now. It's really important that I do so. Let's just play a 7. Yeah, we'll just keep it at 7 for the time being. And let's get this guy, Adam Wraith, moving. Okay, I'm surprised we've not seen any enemies yet. They usually make themselves kind of known a little bit before they are now. Okay, yeah, it's this human resource. We really need to get that up. I kind of want to play this too. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to upgrade this. And then I'm going to play this intelligence center, I think. There we go. Now that we're up to level 2, by the way, we can upgrade all of these too. So these will actually upgrade too. They go up in resistance and defense, and sometimes the abilities that they have. So, oh yeah, this also gives you indications and warning level 2, provides 2 additional action points per turn. Okay, so this actually gives you a AP bonus. I didn't know that. That's really, really cool. Yeah, AP bonus per turn now. We're getting 2, look. That's excellent. So we want to upgrade that as soon as possible. So that was actually well worth doing, because that means we're going to have to spend less resources every turn. Just get one. By the way, you can spend a whole bunch of resources and still come last. such is the way the dice rolls work, I'm afraid. Okay, let's get Adam Wraith going down this direction. I'm surprised we've not found any enemies yet. I think we've had a little bit of bad luck. It's funny, isn't it? It's one of the other series that I did. The game was so good. It was like really exciting right from the start. And it was the one where my mic stopped working and I didn't realise. So I was recorded the episode. Oh, and I came to watch it back, and you can see Ben's stupid face moving around, but you just can't hear any voice. I was like, no. And I'd saved the game already, so I couldn't roll it back either. Oh dear. Oh dear. Like, yeah. Okay, right. I'm just wondering what we can do. We can certainly get another card out. Okay, we've got another rear unit here. This is an artillery unit. The shock attack, and it's in the rear area. And it's also got disrupt. Successful attack decreases the target's defense by 2 for 2 rounds. Yeah, I should probably just kind of get some of this stuff out. I really want to get one of these tigers out first, though, I think. I think if we can get a couple of tigers out, that'll make a nice scouting army, actually. Well, not a scouting army, but it will make a nice attack force. And we've already got a rear unit here, haven't we? So probably want to cover it with something in the front line. Yeah, I don't think there's much more I can do here. I think I'm just going to carry on moving these guys around. I don't want to lose this, because if something just wanders in, it will take it. Yeah, Adam Wraith moved already this turn. What we could do is I kind of want to put these guys into an army and move them around too. The problem is that, yeah, if you leave your base undefended, that can be a very fast game over. So let's just end the turn here, I think. Oh, there we are. We've seen the 3 mutants. Let's have a look. What have they got? Blastomir. He's a 4-armed mutant guy. He's a military genius and he's got tactician. They can develop tactics cards. He adds one to the attack and defense of all units. That's really, really good. So he's just sneaking around with these guys, look. Now, Adam Wraith, the bounty hunter. This hero enables the use of his fate in a capture kill attack and lowers the capture threshold by 2. This guy can pop out if he wants and, you know, take this guy on. Let's see if we can find him again and hunt him down. Oh, I got 3. I came second. That's not bad. Oh, now we've got a decision. Do we play a card? Yeah, we've only got... Oh, no, we've got 10. That's okay. So... let's get one of these guys into this. What's the movement on this? Movement range. Movement is 2. This is movement 3, so yeah, I'll actually leave this in the garrison because this is a stronger unit anyway. And let's get this one out. So Alpha Force, we're going to move. Okay, so Alpha Force can now move. Let's see if we can actually find that hero. Can't see him. And we can't move Alpha Force now. Okay. Let's just roll on to the next turn. I'm not... Oh, look. Everyone else has the same idea as me, look. Okay, I came last, though. I'm going to play a card. Oh, okay. We finally got a reconnaissance vehicle. So the Morve for Leopard. So this is a recce unit. It can perform reconnaissance. So we want to get this guy down here. Now, it's not stealth, this one. So if it bumps into something else, it will die. Really, what you want to do is pair it up with that, with one of these things you got here, like this Panther, so it can actually defend it while it's doing the reconnaissance. But let's just put this into recce 1 for the time being, and let's just move out and start doing some reconnaissance. See if we can't find. By the way, if this guy just wanders into something, he's going to die. So he's not actually very good for scouting. He's really not good for scouting or for searching tiles. What he's really good for is finding enemy units. Okay, we've also got 2 action points left. Let's play another card, I think. Oh no, we've not got enough points. Alright. Then in that case, let us move Alpha Force. I don't want to be out of supply. Yeah, okay, there we go. That was well guessed. So, let's roll the turn on. Yeah, we need to get some human resources up desperately. Okay, we came first. So, 14 action points. That is plenty. So, let's get recce 1 this way. Stick it here for the time being. MRA 21 Reaper. Okay, we've got another Imperial Recon. Okay, so it's funny. It seems like these Imperial Recon cards are like British buses. Like you wait all day for one and then 2 come at the same time. Okay, let's get one of these guys on this side, I think. Oh, no, let's put it out here because we've already got a... Yeah, we've already created a recce army for it, so... Actually, no, I got a better idea. Let's put it into Bravo Force. And then... Yeah, I think what I'll do... I'll actually start to form an army from this one. So we're going to get someone like Ulysses Stark out, who is a commander. And we'll start actually building up an army here. We've got 9 points left, so let's play another card. Okay, so we've got an attack aircraft. These are kind of interesting. They'll cost energy to deploy because that's kind of representing the fuel. But you can use them over and over. So what you do is this thing, you can just pick a ground target. You know, so if you see an enemy army, and you can just attack it turn by turn with this thing, and as long as you've got the resources to pay for it, it will keep attacking. This thing's really good. It can do air-to-air attack. So if an enemy attacks you with an air force unit, this thing will fly out and intercept it. Honestly, right, in the form of a card game, this developer has got like so many cool ideas, like nuclear weapons. It's got like indirect attack in your... No, not indirect attack, but it's got kind of like conventional missiles that you can use, and then you've got like, yeah, these kind of interesting munitions. Like I can attach this, by the way, to this now if I want to. So if I grab this card, if I click on attach munition, I attach it here. There we go. And then you'll see that it's got this little clip. Then you click on the clip and it tells you what it's got attack to. So we can now do a really powerful attack. We can do a +4 attack and the damage is 3 times. So this thing is this guy can kill really strong stuff. So yeah, the developer has got so many cool little neat ideas into this game. Let's just turn on the supply again. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yeah, just do a bit of a circle, and then we'll get Adam Wraith going up this way. Ah, here we are. What have we got here? Gargantuas. Oof. Look at that thing. 12 hit points, 8 attack, 4 defense. This thing's quite strong. Oh, there's a bunch of leaders here too. Okay, so this is their base. Oh wow, I think this is almost within striking range. Tyrosina is a trickster leader. Got another one of these gargantuas. We've got a slaughterer's unit, which is like an infantry unit, I think. And then we've got a rear area artillery type thing. Okay. So let's just, we want to continue, I think. Okay, so we found the mutant waste. We want to take this as soon as possible. Now he's got they've got this big strong unit in the garrison, and they've also got a reasonable army here, and they've got a decent commander as well. She's got a commander rate of 8, 4 fate points, and this hero can retreat his army on the first round of combat and reduce the strength of enemy retreat attacks by 2. So if you've got a weaker army, you can like do hit and run attacks with these guys. It's just really, really cool. Like, how many 4X games do you know that allow you to attack an enemy and then retreat before you finish the battle? There aren't many, are there? I don't think there are any, actually. I don't know why. I think that's usually something to do with, it's frustrating if, as a player, you move into an attacking enemy and you're not, they just run away all the time. I think it's just considered probably avoided in game design because it doesn't feel very fun. But you can do that in this. But the enemy, you will be able to take, you can punish the enemy for using those tactics. And you can use those tactics on the enemy too. And the enemy can punish you for using it. Superb game design, I tell you. There's a lot in this game to like. There's a few little, like the UI, as you can see, is a little bit clunky. I think that's the main complaint about this game, is just the user interface. By the way, it was made in Adobe Director. So, yeah, for a game that was made in something that really probably wasn't intended to make anything like this, this is quite a feat of engineering, I tell you. Alright, yeah, we haven't got any points left. I think we've moved everything, so yeah, that's about it. Let's roll on the turn, folks. I'm just going to go with the 2 points here. We came third that time. Ooh. Okay, they found us. So this is Vladimir Kost commanding, 1 hero and 1 unit, and being attacked by 1 hero and 3 units. They must have detected us. We're gonna have to escape here. So have a look at the army info. Okay. Oh, there's also experience in this as well. I'll explain that later. Basically, the more you win battles, the more experience points you get, and then eventually you get these battle honors that gives you certain points, bonuses. Okay, so here's the first round initiative. We've actually won the initiative, I think. Oh no, they've won the initiative. Okay, start battle. Oof. Oh, they missed. Okay, they attacked us and they failed. We get to attack back now, so we've actually got an assault. What we could do is we could assault them and attack, and then we're going to retreat next turn. Let's try and kill this slaughterer's unit. Oof, yeah, we've done it, I think. Oh, it's only damaged. Oh, we nearly killed it. That's a shame. Spend a fate point trying to save it. 2, yeah, there we go. So you see what happened there? They got 2 attacks in, or 2 damage in, and I actually negated it with 1, but they would have still done 1 damage, so I used my fate point. Okay, double attack. Okay. We definitely want to try and get out of this battle. Oof. There we go. We're going to take 1 damage. Oh no, we took 2 because of the combined arms bonus. Right, we're going to retreat. We're going to get a 7-die attack, so this is going to be dangerous, but... Oh, they got a good roll. Oh, they missed, look. Excellent. So we escaped and we're undamaged. Wow. Nail-biting stuff, eh, guys? So we get to move our turn now. We need to move this unit back. So you'll see that we've actually got 5 out of 8 hit points left on this this Panther. We need to get this back to base now to heal up, so... Fortunately, we're actually quite close, and these things move quite a long way. So we right-click on this unit, click on Repair. And it will cost 5 action points. I think what I'm going to do... just observe these guys here. Now, I don't think that they'll see him because he's stealthed. But it just enables us to kind of keep an eye on where they are. Oh, we could also attack here, look. Yeah, let's do it. Let's attack. Oh, they've only got 1 hit point, so I'm tempted to attack those. Although we're using this fuel air bomb, so I think, look, let's go for the Gargantuas. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, we destroyed it! That's because we did the... if you remember, we had the munitions, which caused 3 times the damage. So we just killed one of the really strong units. Awesome stuff. Right, okay, so we've actually managed to whittle down this this enemy army. We could actually counterattack this now, look. They've only got 1 hit point here, and they've got the rear attack too. I think we could actually return with this army really, really fast and take it out. Oh man, this is cool. Guys, I'm going to end the episode there because we've hit half an hour, and I think that it seems a little bit slow at first, but things that just got really exciting towards the end. Yeah, Adam Rates has got his eye on this the fists, as they're called. So yeah, I kind of want to destroy these. If we can take enough of their cards down, we'll be able to go in and attack the mutant waste itself and take this tribal keep, and then we are halfway towards winning, basically. Alright folks, let me know what you think about the series so far in the comments. Do you like the look of Armageddon Empires? Is it something you think you would like to play? I'm keen to hear what you think about it. Are you sold on this kind of card game hex encounter sort of war game style of thing? Or is this not the kind of thing that you like? Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys, and I will catch you next time. Take it easy.